Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English Talk channel. I'm Emily, and today we're talking about something delicious, traditional food from your country.
That's right. I'm Paul, and I have to say, this topic always makes me hungry. Traditional food is not just about taste. It's about memories, family, and identity.
Exactly. When you talk about your country's food, you share your culture. You tell stories without even realizing it. So, if you love food and love learning English, this episode is for you.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That's your way of saying, more delicious English, please.
Let's begin with a simple question. What is your country's most famous traditional dish? Think about it. Maybe something your grandmother cooks, or something everyone eats during holidays.
For example, in Vietnam, many people love pho, a hot noodle soup with beef, herbs, and that special flavor you can never forget. The smell, the steam, the sound of slurping, it's all part of the experience.
And in Italy, there's pasta and pizza, of course. But every region has its own flavor, its own way of cooking. Traditional food connects people, just like language does.
Let's put you in a real situation. You're traveling abroad, and someone asks, "What's traditional food in your country?" You smile, but your mind goes blank. You want to answer, but don't know the words.
That's what we'll fix today. Let's learn how to talk about traditional food in English, naturally, confidently, and with pride.
Okay, here's a basic structure. You can start with, in my country, one of the most popular traditional dishes is. Easy, right?
Yes. For example, in my country, one of the most popular traditional dishes is pho. It's a noodle soup made with beef, herbs, and rice noodles.
Now, let's break that down. Made with means the ingredients, what the food includes. So it's made with rice, eggs, and vegetables. Try saying that with your favorite dish.
And if you want to describe the flavor, you can say it tastes spicy and sweet, or it has a rich, smoky flavor.
Perfect. Let's repeat that together. It tastes spicy and sweet. One more time. It has a rich, smoky flavor. Nice job.
You can also add where or when people usually eat it. For example, we often eat it during the New Year, or it's usually served at family gatherings.
Yes, that's how you make your answers sound alive, like you're telling a little story. For example, every Sunday my family eats this dish together. My mom cooks it, and the house smells amazing.
I love that. That sentence is not just about food. It's about connection, emotion, and love. And that's what makes your English more powerful.
Let's do a mini practice. Say it with us. In my country, one of the most popular dishes is...
Now complete it with your country's food. What is it?
Maybe sushi, if you're from Japan. Maybe tacos, if you're from Mexico. Or maybe bibimbap, if you're from Korea.
And don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Remember, done is better than perfect. Every time you try, you improve.
Exactly. Learning English is like cooking. You need practice, patience, and passion. The first time, it might not taste great, but the second, third, or 10th time, it gets better.
Now, let's add some more useful phrases. You can say, "It's my favorite dish because," and give a reason. For example, "It's my favorite dish because it reminds me of my childhood."
That's such a warm way to share. People love hearing personal stories. When you talk about your food, you talk about your life.
Let's have a little storytelling moment. Paul, what's your favorite traditional food?
Good question. I think it's shepherd's pie from my hometown in England. It's made with mashed potatoes, beef, carrots, and peas, all baked together until golden.
That sounds delicious. Do you have a memory connected to it?
Oh, yes. My grandmother used to make it every winter. The smell would fill the whole house. It made me feel safe and warm, especially on cold days.
That's beautiful. See, that's what I mean. When you speak from the heart, your English feels natural.
Now, it's your turn. Think of one traditional dish from your country. What is it made with? When do people eat it? Who usually cooks it?
Pause this video for a moment and write your answers in the comments. This way, you practice writing, thinking, and sharing in English.
Let's learn some helpful words. Charlotte, it's time for our vocabulary spotlight.
Word 1, dish. It means a type of food prepared in a specific way. Synonym is meal. Example, this dish is very spicy.
Word 2, ingredient. It means one of the parts used to make food. Synonym is component. Example, the main ingredient is chicken.
And word 3, recipe. It means the instructions for cooking something. Synonym is formula. Example, can you share the recipe with me?
Nice. Remember these 3, dish, ingredient, and recipe. You can already build many sentences with them.
Let's combine them. This traditional dish is made with simple ingredients, and the recipe has been passed down for generations.
That's advanced but beautiful. Repeat it slowly. This traditional dish is made with simple ingredients, and the recipe has been passed down for generations.
You sound amazing. Keep going. Every sentence you practice builds your confidence.
And remember, food brings people together, just like learning English brings us together here.
Exactly. So don't be shy to talk about your country's food. You're not just describing food, you're sharing your heart, your memories, your home.
Stay tuned, because next we'll explore how to talk about cooking and describing tastes in ways that make people feel the flavor.
This is getting delicious. Ready to continue?
All right, let's keep going. Now that you can describe your traditional food, let's talk about how it's cooked and how it tastes. These details make your English sound more real.
Yes. When someone asks, what does it taste like? Don't just say good. Use descriptive words. For example, it's spicy, it's sweet, or it's crispy on the outside and soft inside.
You can also say, it smells amazing, or it has a strong garlic flavor. These are natural and sound like a real conversation.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll ask you questions like a friend, and you answer about your traditional food. Ready?
Okay, let's try.
What's the most popular dish in your country?
It's called shepherd's pie. It's made with beef, vegetables, and mashed potatoes.
How does it taste?
It tastes rich and comforting. It's warm and creamy, perfect for a cold day.
Nice. And when do people usually eat it?
Usually in winter with family. It's a traditional meal that brings everyone together.
Perfect. That's how simple and beautiful your answer can be. Just 3 sentences, but they tell a story.
Now it's your turn, my friend. Answer these 3 questions. What's your traditional dish called? How does it taste? When do people eat it?
Take a deep breath and say it out loud. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to speak, not to be perfect.
Exactly. Remember our motto, mistakes mean movement. Every error is one step closer to fluency.
Now let's teach some phrases that make your description more interesting. Instead of just saying, it's good, you can say, it's absolutely delicious. It's full of flavor. It melts in your mouth.
Or even, it's my comfort food. That means food that makes you feel relaxed or happy.
That's right. For example, when I feel tired, I eat noodle soup. It's my comfort food.
And you can describe texture too. Crunchy, soft, chewy, creamy. For example, the cake is soft and creamy.
Perfect examples. And don't forget emotions. Food isn't only about taste. It's about how it makes you feel.
When you say, "This food reminds me of my childhood," people connect with you instantly.
That's the secret. The best English isn't the most perfect. It's the most human.
Let's make this practical. If you're at a restaurant and someone asks, "What's this?" you can say, "It's a traditional dish from my country. You should try it. It's amazing."
Or when you visit friends abroad, you can bring food from home and say, "This is something special from my culture."
Those small phrases build confidence and connection. You don't just practice English, you share who you are.
Let's add a few idioms related to food. Piece of cake means something very easy. Example, this lesson is a piece of cake.
And spill the beans means to tell a secret. For example, "Come on, Paul, spill the beans. What's your favorite dessert?"
Haha. Okay, it's chocolate lava cake. Sweet, rich, and dangerous for my diet.
That's a good one. Idioms make your English sound natural and fun.
Now let's talk mindset for a second. Learning English is like cooking. You can't learn it by only watching others cook. You have to try it yourself.
Yes, you need to make mistakes, burn a few dishes, laugh about it, and then improve. That's the 1% rule. Improve a little each day.
Even if you remember just one new phrase today, you've already grown. That's how progress works. Small, daily steps.
So, let's review the key phrases you learned today. In my country, one of the most popular dishes is, "It's made with," "It tastes," "It's usually eaten during."
And the emotional part, it reminds me of, or it makes me feel.
Use these phrases when you meet new people. They'll love learning about your culture, and you'll practice English naturally.
Before we finish, let's do one last repetition practice. Say it with us, nice and slow. It's my favorite traditional dish because it reminds me of home.
One more time, louder. It's my favorite traditional dish because it reminds me of home.
Beautiful. You sound great. I can almost feel your pride when you talk about your country.
That's the beauty of language. It connects hearts through words, through stories, through food.
So, my dear listener, what about you? What's the traditional food you're proud of?
Tell us in the comments. Share your dish, your story, your country. We'd love to hear from you.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this episode with a friend who loves food as much as you do.
Because learning English doesn't have to be dry. It can be delicious, like a warm meal for your mind.
Stay kind, stay curious, and keep learning one bite at a time.
See you next time on Everyday English Talk channel. Until then, keep speaking from your heart and enjoy every word.